I said that I would show you guys how I did my stubble, so this is what it is. I usually find a reference picture if I'm going for a specific person, just so that I know like the shape of their facial hair. Um, but the supplies that you're going to need are a matte blue eyeshadow. This is the one that I use. It's like a purpley blue. This is just a cheap palette because these aren't colors that I use very often, so I don't really want to spend any money on them. I'm going to use a Ben Nye cream color. That one is a dark brown. It's called Beard Stipple, and a white. And I'm also going to use a fluffy brush and a stubble sponge. The blue eyeshadow is to give the illusion of a shadow, obviously. You get it on your brush. I always tap it out on my hand so that it's not so severe. And then you just start applying it in the shape of the facial hair. Okay, now that the blue is on, you can see that it's a nice, like, kind of subtle step. Sometimes I do this even when it's a guy that doesn't necessarily have stubble. I'll just darken a very tiny bit because it helps make the face look a little more masculine. Because no guys are absolutely perfectly clean shaven unless they've just shaved, or most guys aren't. So then the next step is the actual stubble part, which take your stubble sponge and you put it in makeup. I try to have a light hand with this because if you do it too dark, it's going to be really obvious. Whereas if you do it very lightly, it's a lot more subtle. I also usually tap it out on the back of my hand right after I've put it in the makeup just to make sure I'm not having any like really heavy splotches in case it grabbed too much makeup. The things that you're going to want to do is notice the areas that have darker stubble. Like anywhere there's a dip, it's going to have darker stubble because it's a little harder to shave in. If the person that you're doing the stubble for has a chin cleft, that's going to be really dark, and you can fake a chin cleft really easily with stubble, just because it's not an area they can shave in easily. Another area that I do the darkest is along the jawline because it's multiple angles that are showing, and that just in general tends to be the darkest. And also don't forget to go on the neck a little bit because most guys, unless they like really shave a lot, really do a lot of grooming, they don't just have like a clean line. So make sure to get the neck. Okay, now we are almost done. One last step that I do, which is, I mean, you totally don't need to do this, but I use the white and I just do a tiny bit of stubbling over what I already have down as like a highlight. So I will do that now. Oh, I almost forgot. You're gonna get a little bit of stubble on your lip probably. Just clean it off just a little bit above. Because guys, facial hair never grows to their lip completely. There we go. And so we're done. But since I was using Jim Moriarty as my reference picture for my facial hair, I'll go ahead and finish off the rest of that look. I'm going to darken my eyebrows, and then I'm going to shade on my eyes with, I'm going to use a lavender for his under eyes, and a like burgundy for his lids, because he's got very like red kind of puffy eyes. So I will do that now. I hope this tutorial was useful, and also I hope that I didn't say too much, and I hope that I explained everything well.